There we go.
Awesome. Finally. Okay, great. Because technical difficulties would not be great today. How are
I know I
you?
told you I'm a granny in this, and I've never done a live.
It's okay. We figured it out because we got to where we needed to be. We can see each other. You can
Yes.
hear me. I can hear you. We
Yep.
have people here. So once again, to everyone, make sure you are sharing this live. I'm here with Jocelyn Johnson. I'm one of the coordinators for the 2021 Virtual Black Expo. Previously, we had a chance to work together last year, and then, COVID-19
Totally.
happened. So yes, I'm excited that we're doing it now and just to be involved again. And I know you've been getting a lot of questions. I've been getting a lot of questions. So that's what we're here. We're here to do a question and answer. So first things first, the 2021 Virtual Black Expo, that is happening April 24th, correct?
Yes, April
It,
24th. We'll start at 10, end around 4.
Perfect. And the luxury, I'm calling it a luxury because now the fact that it's virtual, but the luxury is that everything is virtual. You can join the Black Expo from the comfort of your own home. But a lot of the questions that people were asking is like, well, how does this work? What is the program like? Do we have to download any software? So can you just go with those, maybe answering those?
Sure. So you will not, as an attendee or a vendor, you will not have to download any software. So everything is done online. So you literally will go to blackexposouth.com. You can click on it from there. If you want to put in the whole, website, it's blackexposouth.com or blackexposouth.vfairs.com. It's easier to just go to blackexposouth.com, click on that link. It'll take you to our landing page. It can be done from your computer, from your tablet, from your phone. No software download necessary at all.
And actually, if I'm not sure if everyone can see it, I think they should be able to see it because I just clicked show. But if you click this link that I have here down, it will take you to all the links. It is just a one-stop shop from registering for the Black Expo to being a vendor, all of that good stuff. Can you see the link?
I can't see the link, but I saw it earlier. I
Okay,
saw
let
it. I
me
saw it
see.
earlier when we first started.
Okay, boom, there it goes. Can you
There
see
it
it
is.
now?
Yep.
Okay, so if you click this link, it will get you pretty much to a one pager of everything that you need to access. So yeah, so you won't have to download any software, which is a
Right.
great thing. So a lot of times growing up, when I would go to the Black Expo, it was because of the vendors. The vendors were pretty awesome.
Yep.
So, and the vendors were asking a lot of questions, a lot of really good questions. So first things first, how many people can work a virtual booth?
There's an unlimited amount per booth. So if you have a team of 20 and you guys want to split that day up and have one person, a couple people do a couple of hours, you can definitely do that. We've picked a platform that allows us to have that flexibility because in person, the vendors they would rotate their teams out so that everyone can enjoy the expo as well as work the booth. So you will have that capability with the Fair's platform as well.
Okay, and with that, so will they be able to see the customers like how I'm seeing you, you're seeing me? Will that be an option or will it be more of a chat room type thing?
Yeah, so it's both. So you will have the option to do that. Both parties have to agree for it, of course. But yeah, it is an option. So when someone clicks on a virtual booth, they'll be able to either download documents, click around on any of your hyperlinks, check out your online store if you have one that goes straight to your website, or they can go into your chat room. So inside of the booth chat room, everyone can interact together. You can do private chat or you can call or video call. So you have a lot of different options of how you can interact with the attendees.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. So being able to chat, see virtually. So when they're ordering, will they be ordering from the vendor's website or will they be able to put a certain amount of product on like the VFair site? So how is
Mhm.
that part working?
So that's totally up to the vendor. So what we're recommending is that one of the links or buttons on your booth goes straight to your website if you have one where people can purchase from. Otherwise, the other option is if you have photos of your inventory or things that you can share with them, they can purchase it that way. So it won't be an online, like you have to upload inventory to the platform. And we really did that as a cost saving mechanism for the vendors, because that would have been an additional fee for the person buying from you. And we wanted to eliminate all of those things. So we have it to where they can put a link that goes straight to their website. It will open in a window so that the person could shop, or they can interact that way, and then it'll come right back to the platform. So you don't lose that retention.
That's cool. So what are you looking for? Specific types of businesses, like a clothing business, or maybe like a novelties business or food business? Is it just open to everything?
It is. We are open to everything. I feel like, in all transparency, our food vendors would have to be a little creative with how they do it, because typically our food vendors and participants of the Black Expo weekend really are the attendees are tasting the food or purchasing the food. So they'd have to be a little creative about that, because because we're opening it up to virtual, it's statewide. It may not, your person may not always be local. So you're going to have to be a little creative if you're going to be a food vendor. But we have some sessions that I'm sure we'll talk about later that'll be interesting for the food vendors as well. So we have not forgotten about you guys. So that'll kind of be the way that would work.
And I think my last question with the registration. So as far as decorating, because we can't be there in person, how can they make their booth stand out? And as a consumer, being a part of the virtual Black Expo, how will I navigate that to see all the booths?
Awesome.
So I guess I had two questions.
Yeah, no, I love it. So first, the vendors, there were over 100 different booth options. So your booth can be as large or as small as you would like it. And on the booth, there are different little areas where you could put photos, you could put hyperlinks, you could put little videos, all around your booth, just like if you were in person. So if in person, you were a vendor that had 2 pop-ups and then a sign on your table, guess what? You find a virtual booth that's 2 pop-ups and a sign on the table. So we love that option, because all of our vendor booths do not have to look the same. They won't look the same, because you have so many different options. As an attendee, when you come into the platform, when you log in that day, you're going to come into what is the virtual lobby, which looks as close to the convention centers as possible. You decide whether you want to go into the auditorium, which is where all of our main stage events would be, or if you want to go into the exhibit hall. When you click on the exhibit hall, you can scroll through all of our vendors and interact with them. One thing that I love about the chat feature that we mentioned is, as an attendee, if you go to a booth, you chat on there, ask a question or something like that, and maybe they're taking a few minutes to respond to your question. If you walk out of the booth, then they can still respond directly to you, and it will notify you. Or you can respond directly to them in a private chat, and it will notify them so they can get back to you. And this platform allows us to be live for 30 days. So if you register for this event, you have access to all of the content for 30 days, which means if you missed a booth, you can click on that booth and it'll send a message to that vendor. So vendors, you will not miss out on that traffic as well. Your booth is live for 30 days.
It's awesome how it gives such a personalized experience. I think I really like that, because granted, in person, it's personalized, but when you're moving into so many people, like this one is like, oh, they really took the time to respond back to me. And for everyone who just joined us, we are here talking about the Black Expo. I'm going to share the link again. Let's see if I can get it to come up. But while you're here, make sure you are sharing this live. We are doing a question and answer. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat, because there are some things that I may miss. And I don't know why Facebook is not letting me be great today. So I can show the link so you guys can go directly to it and register. Well, while I am trying to do this, let's try one more time. You know what? I probably need a stylist. That might make my life a little bit easier. Okay, you know what? It's not working, but I'm going to do it again before the live is over, where I can share the link and just get it to pop up, because we're talking about it. So as an attendee who wants to attend and be a part of that, so I registered, like you said, registration is free. But if you would like the VIP box, do you happen to have the VIP box available?
Ooh,
Voila! I wish I had like some background music. So yes, you should check out the Black Expo VIP box. I personally love things. The packaging is amazing. But would you like to show us what's inside, or is it a secret for those who's just getting it?
So I could give you a glimpse of what you may see, because
Okay.
this is literally a sample box that we have here right now. So all of our sponsors, small businesses who were like, I want to put something inside of the box, they have an opportunity to do so. This box is the VIP experience. So it replaced the swag bag that you would have in person, right?
Right.
So this will go out to anyone who does that VIP Expo ticket, which is $10, which is basically just the shipping. And the boxes are really this size. Y'all see how big that is? They are really this size, and they're packed. So some of the things that you'll see inside, let me see. One thing I know that will be in there is some Black Voters Matter swag. We will probably have some nice
Really like that.
tumblers, shades, pins, anything the sponsors want to put in there. And I'm not going to give it away. I know we have seen some of the swag already, and I'm going to register for my own VIP box because I want one.
Right. It was like, I just want one. All right. So moving on, the top 40 under 40, because it's literally winding down for the nominations. And I had someone ask me, they said, can I nominate myself? Listen, if you think you are top 40 under 40, nominate yourself. So
Yes.
can you give us some more detail about the top 40 under 40?
Yes. So ours is top 20 under 40. I know we
Top 20 under 40. I keep
it's
saying
all right.
that, top 40 under 40.
I
Top
know.
20 under 40. It's a habit.
It's fine. Top 20 under 40. So yes, you can nominate yourself, or anyone that you believe is doing the doggone thing out here in the community and in their life. Just nominate those. You can go to our website. The website is inside of the comments now.
Thank you for that.
You. Black Expo
Facebook does not let
is
me
in the
dream.
comments. If they put that in there, you can access all of the form to register or nominate inside of there. So go ahead and do that. You have until April 1st. We're going to be announcing the top 20 under 40 at the event live on the main stage in the auditorium.
That's going to be really awesome. So getting to the main stage, a lot of awesome things are happening on the main stage at the Black Expo. So I don't even know where I want to start. So let's start with the business seminars, because you know the Black Expo is all about supporting small Black-owned businesses. That's pretty much what's surrounded it. So what can we expect for the business expos, maybe some of the speakers, and how is it going to be set up? Because once again, everything is virtual.
Yeah, so everything is virtual. So I'll take you again, like kind of visualize walking into a lobby. Think, for those of you who remember The Sims, think Sims, walking into the lobby.
I'm here with you.
Right. So you walk into the lobby, you're gonna go into the auditorium, which is gonna be like a big area with a main stage, and then there will be a button for you to click on those breakout sessions. Are typically in the live expo, we've limited to about 5 of them, and they'd be in the morning, right? This platform actually allows us to open it up. So we have quite a few different seminars that people can choose from and go into, which is why it's also great this is going to be live for 30 days, because if you miss one, you can go back and watch it, right?
Oh, that's really good.
So one of the main ones that I definitely want to highlight, so Google is going to have some small business workshops on there. Wells Fargo is going to have some small business workshops on there. Pretty much all of our sponsors, and if you go to our website, you'll see the list of our sponsors. Almost all of our sponsors have invested in these small businesses by providing these workshops based on the feedback that we had gotten from small businesses about what they needed. But one that I'm really excited about that is local to us here in Charleston is KJ Kearney, Black Food Fridays founder, is doing a panel discussion on boosting your Black-owned business with social media. So
that's a really good seminar. I know it's going to be a really good seminar.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see how that one comes together. We're also going to have Sergio Hudson. That's a new one, actually. So Sergio Hudson is going to be here. For those of you who do not know, he is the designer who designed some of Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris,
all of these amazing looks. It's like, I'm going to fan out, but don't want to interrupt. This is amazing. And for those who, like, some things I knew, some things I'm learning with you guys. So that made me really excited.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can share this. And I don't think I've told her this one yet.
And it's just like, now when you say we can direct inbox, I'm going to be like, hey, so I'm Chris. We're going to be best friends before this is over.
Right. So yeah, so he'll be on there doing a live interview about building your business and your brand. There will be a giveaway. Hint, hint, wink, wink. You want to be in the space. There will be a giveaway.
That, people. We like hint, hint, wink, winks.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. I'm not a good winker, so I won't do it. But but yeah, so we'll have a lot of different options. We're also going to have some workout sessions as well, because we're sitting and there's the Corona 10, and we want to, keep ourselves moving. So there'll be a couple of those as well.
Because Hot Girl Summer is approaching and we must be right. We have to be ready. And I'm excited about that. So yes, I'm super excited about this. Everything I'm just learning. So once again, to everyone, make sure you are sharing this live. The Black Expo, they actually just shared the link. So if you haven't registered yet, registration is free. So make sure you register. Yeah. I can't talk today. Register. And also, if you would like the fancy VIP box, you should register for that. It's $10. And different things will be added once it gets closer. So make sure you're doing that. Super excited. Make sure you're sharing this live. And we have to get back to the main stage because so many things are happening. So we just talked about the seminars, but I don't know which one to bring up first because you guys just dropped something new for a new artist performing. And then we have like these amazing gospel singers. And then we have like this legendary hip hop artist. So I'm just going to start with, out of respect, we're going to start with the Clark sisters. So tell me about that experience. I remember this time last year, their movie just came out. So the movie is amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, it's been a year. I don't know why. You should watch it. But what can we expect from the Clark sisters? I know it's going to be an amazing performance.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about this. So the Clark sisters are going to be performing main stage. So just like we had scheduled for live, they are excited about being a part of this and about it being statewide, but then they're also going to do a live Q&A afterwards. So that's how we're, in person, you would be able to see the artist at one of the booths, right? And do like your photos and things like that. So we didn't want to lose that live touch with our artists, and really the artists didn't want to lose that either. So after their main stage performance, you'll be able to catch them in a breakout session as well, where there'll be a live interaction as well. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'll go ahead and, you know what, I'm not going to be shamed. So the Clark sisters, I have been a part of my family forever. Like I've grown up just loving them and who they are and just how down to earth they are. But I'm also excited because we are of the same denomination, Church of God in Christ, and one of the Clark sisters is now our first lady. So I'm excited for this on a whole other level.
Excited. She was like, I just need to drop this in so y'all know.
I'm just gonna drop it. I just gotta get that off my chest right quick.
Listen, everyone from your church is going to be like, yeah, y'all see our first lady? That's our first lady.
That's it.
I'm really excited to see that. And honestly, with the live breakout session, because that was going to be one of my questions, will we be able to interact? So you guys are like 5 steps ahead of everything. So let me just continue. Y'all are doing your job. So let me just continue to answer my questions. Okay, so from the Clark sisters, another amazing performance that you guys just dropped. Raheem DeVaughn will be hitting the stage, performing live. I'm excited about that one. You guys slipped that one in. So what's the lineup? So is it going to be like Clark sisters, Raheem DeVaughn? How is that going to go? Who can we expect to see first?
So we have a full list. As a matter of fact, I can tell you that of the main ones that we'll probably hit on today, Raheem DeVaughn will be first, Master P will be next, and then the Clark sisters as well. But what I want everyone to do is make sure they register and make sure that they check out our agenda lineup, because other artists are in the comings out. So So hint, hint, wink, wink. Go ahead and register.
We need to make a
So
GIF for that before this is over. The hint, hint,
I
wink,
know.
wink. It has to be like for the Black Expo. That's going to be the hashtag hint, hint, wink,
Hint,
wink.
hint, wink, wink.
We're gonna work on that.
Yeah, hint, hint, wink, wink. You want to go ahead and register so you can get those updates, because as we solidify that lineup, and once we get everything, down to the time, because that's really important with virtual, is we still want people to be able to see what exact time everything is going to happen. We don't want to lose that with it. But we also want people to know that even though you're virtual and we have that time, you're going to want to stay on, because there are going to be cash giveaways all day.
When you say cash, people just stick around, because you know what?
Money.
I'm going to stick around because I didn't receive my stimulus check, but I'm not going to even go there. I didn't receive my stimmy. So
I'm waiting on that stimmy too.
So when I hear cash, it's like, oh no, I don't mind if I do. It's virtual. Why not? I can hang around. So lastly, like you mentioned earlier, Master P, this is amazing. I'm super excited about that. For those who don't know, I'm going to have a chance to interview Master P, but there will also be a live portion with Master P. So he's just a legend. I'm not going to go on a tangent, because if I start, we'll be here for another 20 minutes. So, but tell us about the Master P session on the main stage, what we can expect from that conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Jordan might say cash.
Right.
Yes, Jordan right. Cash, hard cash. So you need to stroll up and register. If I can get the link to pop up, I will. If not, if you guys can drop the link again, that would be great. But tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure you're sharing this video. It's cash.
Cash. Cabbage, cheddar cheese. That's what my daughter says.
Not cheddar cheese. Yes, sis.
So with Master P, I'm very, very, very excited. I'm excited to see you guys, your interview. First of all, our very own Chris Caleb is going to be interviewing him. So I know that conversation is going to be amazing. But then we'll also have that moderated live interactive session with him as well, where people will be able to drop their questions in the chat. He'll be able to interact that way. So we're still going to be doing that. And again, just so everyone understands how that will work, that will be a breakout session like the ones we talked about a few minutes ago. And you would just have to click on it to get into the room, and then that's it. There's no other additional registration for these breakout sessions.
So what if I'm in the middle of the Black Expo, but I need to run out to grab something and come back? Will it still be running in real time, or is it still going to be there? Will I have to log in again, or is it just going to be a simple login, or how is that going to work?
Great question. So say you log off during the expo. When you come back into the expo, it is going to be real time. So the main stage is going to be running just like if we were live. So there won't be a rewind right then. However, at the end of the day, everything you'll be able to go back and watch everything from the sessions, the main stage, all of that. So a lot of our sessions, because we have so many of them right now, they will overlap. So you will see that there are going to be times where there's going to be a cooking demo, there's going to be a workout session, there's going to be a business webinar, right? You never fear. You can always come back and watch that, and they'll be live.
Don't panic.
Right. Don't panic. The contact information will be there, so you can reach out to the person to ask questions if you need. Like I said, for the booths, if you go back into that booth, it's gonna send the person an email, so they'll get that you reached out to them even after the event.
So you mentioned the cooking demo. So with that, let's just say I registered and I want to do the cooking demo. Will I receive items, or if I want to participate in real time, how is that going to work?
Yeah, so what we are working on is making sure that we get that as part of the Expo box. So if that does go out in advance, and that, I'll be really transparent, that's still in the works. We know that it's happening. We know we're going to have a cooking demo, and it's brought to you with Chef Monica, who is always at our taste as well. She's one of our featured chefs at the taste, so you know it's going to be exciting. You know it's going to be really good. So you're going to want to get your recipe items in advance. So what I will say is, if there's an opportunity for that to go out well in advance, it's going to be in the box. So you're going to want a box. There are
hint, hashtag hint, hint, wink, wink.
Hashtag hint, hint, wink, wink. Get the box.
Well, I am super excited about this. Once again, if you're just joining this live, make sure you click that link so you can register. Registration is free, but hint, hint, wink, wink, you might want to get the box because it might have some goodies. I mean, it's $10. You spend $10 at a drive-through without thinking about it. So why would you spend $10 on a box that would really have things that are beneficial to you? Don't forget to register. The deadline, what's today? Today is the 29th?
Today's the 29th, yeah.
Okay, so that means you have a couple days left to register for the top 20 under 40. That will be announced during the Black Expo. And we're going to have a performance from Raheem Devon, the Clark sisters, a session from Master P, along with some awesome breakout sessions. And the great part about this is, even if you miss some things, if you have to log out, it will be available for 30 days. Vendors, your booth will be available for 30 days. If you miss this session, it will be available for 30 days. Is there anything I'm missing?
Okay, so one thing I don't think I said about the box. So inside the box is it's going to be a raffle ticket number as well. There are going to be a lot of different ways to get your name entered. Make sure you keep an eye out on April 1st for another announcement on ways to get your name entered into these raffles. But the box itself is a raffle. Registering is going to get you, like, there are so many different ways. So you're going to want to A, get the box, and B, you're going to want to engage on the platform, and there will be so much more information about that to come. So I'm really excited about that.
And I think I left out one more thing. It's going to be cash giveaways, you know, the cheddar cheese.
Cash,
all those giveaways, the cabbage, the coins, all of those things. So make sure you are, you know, just participating. We always come out to the Black Expo. It's like a thing in Charleston, and even though it's going to be virtual, and it's statewide this year. So tell your friends in Columbia, in Greenville, in Spartanburg to share this link. And make sure you just come out. And honestly, there's no reason. You're in your phones any other time. You're on Facebook strolling right now. So you might as well just join us for the Black Expo. Let's just make it a Facebook affair. But in case you missed this live, I will be saving it so you can go back and reshare it, just like the Black Expo. You know, we're just trying to be 5 steps ahead. But oh wait, there's something. Hold on.
They dropped some gems in there.
They dropped a lot of gems. Okay, hold on. Jack Daniel's Apple presents Chef Monica's professional cooking demo featuring DJ Fatboy and the Cocktail Bandits. And if you book the $10 VIP experience, you'll get a Black Expo box of goodies shipped to your doorstep. Don't you love that convenience? Exclusive access, exclusive access to win prizes throughout the day. Limited Jack Daniel's prize. Don't you love a good adult beverage? And the packages will be available and given out to VIP registered attendees. Now, I would definitely love that. And like I said, don't forget about the cash prizes. But Jocelyn, thank you for taking the time out your day. Thank you to everyone who joined this Facebook Live. Make sure you're sharing this. This is going to be available if you need to come back and just refresh. So, is there anything else you want to add that I may have left out?
No, that's all. And you're about to hear my son in the background. But
perfect timing. Then he was like, "Okay, wrap it up.
Perfect
I gave you enough time."
All right, thanks.
Thank you, guys. And if I don't see you before then, I will see you April 24th.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.